Hey guys, my name is Johnny, and this is the fourth part of my testimony, and also this gonna be like the half part of my testimony about the first part was how the COVID-19 pandemic it changed my the part that changed my life, and it started to pray and it started to follow Christ, and all of that. Like I made my own decision to follow Him, and also I'll be talking about my beliefs about Catholicism. So yeah, about my Catholic faith. So I'll be talking about it. August 2020, before my first week of college was about to start, I was either in shock or surprised and sad that I watched a Christian comic like video, like a comic, and yeah, it was a video that I just learned that all Catholics go down to hell. When I just learned about when I learned about idolatry of Our Lady of Guadalupe, our Blessed Mother, and also I just learned about like a priest forgive people's sins, and about it, also infant baptism and only mediator, and not praying to Mary, and also I question myself, are us Catholics are being deceived? So at fall 2020, while in college, I was living. Let's see. I was living in a borderline line. Sorry, forgive me. At fall 2020, while in college, I was living in a borderline line between the beliefs of Catholicism and Christianity, and like literally in the border, and I'm stuck between those beliefs, circling around in my mind and all that stuff, and also it was the worst experience I had to go through when knowing about which religion is true, and it was like my mind or my soul was about to split in half or something. And I believe both of those religion turns out to be true. I learned a lot about Christianity throughout the rest of the year of 2020 during the pandemic, and also it was leading me away from the Catholic faith, and also of our Blessed Mother. And let's see, and even worse, it was like trying to separate my relationship with my parents. Um, Probably one of them, but yeah. And also about our beliefs like the rapture, call no man father, etc. And my family's Catholic, and I was still praying, the Rosary during my first college semester, but there were reasons I didn't pray. One reason, and reason number one, the Rosary prayer is longer than the Divine Mercy Chaplet. And when doing college assignment, when doing college assignment, that is assignments, be, because of the deadline, writing essays, etc. Dang, like literally like the whole day, and I barely prayed at all sometimes. And let's see. I usually pray the chaplet of the Divine Mercy prayer because I needed God's mercy and His blood every single day and night. Before I go to bed, because let's see, a verse that motivates me to be let's see. Motivate me to pray it. Let's see. If you read Hebrews chapter 9, verse 22, um, let's see. According to the law, almost everything is purified by blood, and without the shedding of blood, there is no forgiveness. Yeah, and that's why I kept on asking for it daily, and also I kept on asking for it for protection, for His mercy, for the forgiveness of sins. Yeah. And not only just on me and on everybody I usually pray for, but on everyone on the whole world, and including for you guys, or whoever watching this, because I said the whole world, and yeah. Mm. And the second reason, let's see, the second reason about and that I didn't pray the Holy Rosary is that the differences between the Catholicism and Christianity belief was getting harder on me, because let's see, my Catholic faith was slowly slipping away. My belief about purgatory and intercessory prayer or something like that. Um, Anything that relates with Catholicism, and it's like both religions can't mix with each other. They just can't. And so let's see, Christianity or Protestantism, from their perspective, and they say that it's idolatry to pray to Mary. And when learning about this, I was either self-condemning myself or living in fear, and that I don't want to go to hell. Don't want to go to hell, all because of idolatry, and it was bogus. But however, for what I heard, that God is just and He will judge us according to our works, when Christ will return. And I never knew too much about the word uh, prot, Protestantism, the religion, which I did heard from Hope to Prophecy, the YouTube channel. Dustin says about Dustin, he said that Protestant means protest. What I learned throughout the what I learned throughout the rest of my research about Christianity, like I learned it from last year in 2020, I learned that let's see, it that Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through Him. And also I learned about Ephesians chapter 2 verse 8 through 9. Uh, Excuse me. Let's see, Ephesians chapter 2 verse 8 through 9. Let's see, for by grace you have been saved through faith, and this is not from you, it is the gift of God. It is not from works, so no one may boast. And also, I kept these two verses, John 14:6 and Ephesians 2 8 through 9 in my heart, and I kept them. And I kept them, and let's see, yeah. And also, somewhere in the late 2020, somewhere in the late 2020, last year, I was thinking about conversion, about leaving the Catholic Church and going to a different church. I had some re I had some reasons why I couldn't leave the Catholic Church. Let's see. The first reason. And the first reason was the Eucharist, and also I did thought about it, yeah, about the conversion. And the first reason why I couldn't leave because of the Eucharist. And also I wanted to have life within me. Let me say this first to you. Let's see. John chapter 6 verse 53. Jesus said to them, Amen, amen, I say to you, unless you eat the flesh of the Son of Man and drink his blood, you do not have life within you. And also I just couldn't leave there. And let's see. And the second reason, is I learned that I couldn't leave it because about the 3 days of darkness and because without the rosary, how am I going to pray? How am I going to pray? And also, yeah, this is what I believe, and also I did learned about it, and yeah, I remember searching it in the website about that one. Yeah. And one day, let's see, one day one of my parents got mad. When I say I'm still Catholic, I did translate it to them in Spanish, and after that I got frustrated. I got frustrated that literally it was like disconnecting or separating me um, from my parents and one of them yeah like separating from them and yeah I just had enough. I had enough that I had no idea, and I don't I just I couldn't live in I can't live in this self condemnation I was in and stuff about idolatry, living in fear, like going to hell or something, and all of that. So and that I pray to God to help me to understand and to know about the truth about idolatry, and also including about graven images that we have in our room, which you can see one up here, that one, and also over there. Um, about let's see about that Jesus he died on the cross statue and the image of our heavenly Mother. Let's see. I searched about it in Catholic Answers, and literally it was very helpful. Since they know a lot about Catholicism, and I have seen the video, and truly, the truth has set me free at last. Want to know why? Want to know why that I believe that? Let's see. It's no longer a graven image or whatever. Something. Let's see. If you read in Exodus chapter 25, verse 18 to 19, it said, "Make two cherubim of beaten gold for the two ends of the propit, propitiatory, fastening them so that one cherub springs direct from each end." And also, let's see, it said down here in the context, that let's see, that a cherubim probably in the form of human-headed winged lions, and also it says here the cherubim over the ark formed the throne for the invisible Lord. And if you search it up about a cherubim, yeah, and also I was reading this part right here. And and these little things are not verses, appear on the verses, but these are just like very helpful, like comments to help me to understand like what kind of verse that specifically means. Very helpful, and I love this Bible. Okay, and also guys, that's it for this video, and sorry, and also sorry if I kept on making more videos or like each and every single one of them. It because I couldn't upload that 1 hour or more video I had because it got me frustrated that I couldn't share it on the last day of the year. So this is what I'm doing in parts, and I hope whoever watching this could watch all the 4 parts all together. Because this is my testimony and this is my decision, and I chose to follow Jesus Christ every single day throughout the rest of my life, and to walk in the Spirit. And I'm still gonna keep on talking about my Catholic faith. So whoever watching this, don't stop and watch to the 5th part of my testimony video. And I'll see you there.